In our daily lives, we often engage in activities without thinking about how they may affect our energy or opportunities. However, from a spiritual perspective, some common actions, like washing clothes, can have a significant impact depending on when we do them. According to Buddhist wisdom, certain days of the week are charged with energies that can influence the prosperity and abundance we attract into our lives. If you're looking to avoid financial blockages and attract more fortune, it's important to pay attention to these ancient teachings. In this video, we explain why you should avoid washing clothes on certain days and how these small adjustments can make a difference in your financial life. Discover which days to avoid and enhance the positive energies in your home. We all do laundry. It's such a common task that we rarely think about how or when we do it. However, what many don't know is that this simple action is deeply connected to the energies flowing through our home. If you choose the wrong time, you could be accumulating blockages and problems. But if you follow the advice I'll share, you'll not only clean your clothes, but also clear away the negative vibrations around you, making space for prosperity and peace to enter your life. What are the days to avoid when doing laundry? In the serene mountains of a small Asian village, there lived a woman named May. She was known for her ability to make her home shine like a mirror. Every week, she dedicated herself to washing, cleaning, and organizing her house meticulously. Yet despite her efforts, she felt something was off. Debts were growing, problems seemed to multiply, and the harmony she longed for was slipping through her fingers. One afternoon, while fetching water from the river, May crossed paths with an elderly woman who walked slowly, leaning on a wooden cane. The old woman, with a serene face and wise eyes, observed May curiously and said, "Child, I see you work hard, but your spirit is tired. May I ask you something?" "Of course, grandmother," May replied, intrigued. "When do you do your laundry?" Slightly confused, May answered, "Always on Mondays. It's the day I organize myself for the week." The elderly woman nodded slowly and after a long silence said, "Monday is a day of transition, like a bridge connecting the past and the future. When you choose to do laundry on this day, you release more than you imagine, not just stains, but also the energy you'll need to face the week. Even worse, you invite problems to take its place." May was thoughtful. The woman continued, "And Saturday, what do you do then?" "It's my busiest day," May said. "I wash, clean, and organize everything." The old woman sighed and said, "Saturday is not for cleaning the physical home, but for cleansing the soul. It's a day for introspection, for looking within, and for allowing your spirit to renew itself. Doing heavy chores on this day not only tires the body but also blocks the energies that should flow to open pathways for you." Without saying more, the old woman handed May a small calendar marked with the best days for doing laundry and asked her to try it. Although skeptical, May decided to follow the advice. The following week, instead of doing laundry on Monday, she did it on Wednesday, a day the elderly woman explained was charged with balance and prosperity. On Saturday, instead of filling her day with chores, May allowed herself to sit by the river, listen to the water flow, and reflect on her life. By the end of the month, May began to notice changes. Arguments at home decreased, her business started to thrive, and her debts seemed to dissolve faster than she expected. May realized it wasn't just about doing laundry. It was about aligning her actions with the energies of the universe. She learned that small adjustments in her routine could have a profound impact on her life. Why are Mondays and Saturdays unfavorable? According to Buddhist wisdom, the days we choose to perform certain tasks are not insignificant. Mondays, with their unstable energy, and Saturdays, with their focus on introspection, are moments when it's best to avoid doing laundry. When we do, we release more than intended and block the flow of prosperity in our lives. Instead, reserve Wednesdays or Fridays for laundry, days filled with harmony and good fortune. Do it with intention, knowing that you're caring not only for your clothes, but also for the invisible doors that connect your home to abundance. What happens if you ignore this advice? You might think doing laundry on any day is no big deal, just another task in your routine. But according to Buddhist teachings, Everything we do is infused with energy, and every action has a deeper impact than we imagine. When you do laundry on energetically unfavorable days like Monday or Saturday, you're not just cleaning stains. You could also be accumulating negative energy that affects your emotional well-being, financial health, and even your household relationships. Let me share another story that illustrates how ignoring these teachings can disrupt the balance of your life. In a small village surrounded by green fields lived a man named Li Wei. He was a humble merchant known for his negotiating skills and the quality of his products. Yet in recent months, Li Wei felt like everything was going downhill. Customers complained without reason, his profits dwindled, and arguments with his family became constant. Li Wei couldn't understand what was happening. The harder he worked, the more problems seemed to arise. One desperate afternoon, he visited a monk who lived in a nearby temple. "Master, I feel something is wrong in my life. Everything I do seems to fail. My business is falling apart and my home is full of tension. What can I do?" The monk, with a calm gaze, replied, "Tell me, how do you organize your days?" Li Wei, somewhat confused, explained his routine, mentioning that on Mondays he always started by doing the laundry for his business and home, and on Saturdays he would do a deep cleaning. The monk closed his eyes, reflecting, and said, "Mondays and Saturdays have very particular energies. By doing laundry on these days, you're altering the natural flow of vibrations in your life. On Mondays you release too much, and on Saturdays you block what should be renewed. This isn't something visible, but you can feel its effects in your emotions, relationships, and prosperity." Although skeptical, Li Wei decided to follow the monk's advice. He stopped doing laundry on Mondays and Saturdays and reorganized his week to do it on Wednesdays and Fridays, days the monk assured were filled with favorable energy. Additionally, he adopted a small ritual before washing, taking a moment to give thanks for what he had and focusing on the positive intentions he wanted to attract. Over time, Li Wei began to notice changes. His customers returned with friendlier attitudes, his income stabilized, and peace returned to his home. Li Wei understood that it wasn't just about doing laundry. It was about how small actions can influence the energetic balance of our lives. In Buddhism, it's believed that everything has a vibration, from people to the simplest things like the clothes we wear every day. Ignoring these teachings and doing laundry on unfavorable days can destabilize this balance, attracting emotional and financial blockages. Think about it. Our clothes are in constant contact with us. They absorb our emotions, worries, and joys. By washing them on the wrong days, you're not just removing physical stains, you could also be amplifying energies that should have been released. What are the best days to do laundry and attract abundance in Buddhist wisdom? Just as there are days we should avoid for certain tasks, there are also ideal moments that, if we take advantage of them, can help us align our actions with the energies of the universe. For doing laundry and attracting prosperity, the recommended days are Wednesday and Friday, 2 days filled with energies of growth, harmony, and renewal. Wednesday, known as the Day of Balance, is ideal for cleansing the old and preparing for the new. Meanwhile, Friday, with its vibration of well-being and prosperity, helps us infuse our actions with positive intentions that are reflected in our daily life. But doing laundry is not just a physical task. According to Buddhism, it's also an opportunity to purify energies. If you perform this task with awareness and a small ritual, you can transform a daily chore into a magnet for abundance. Let me share a story that illustrates how these days can make a difference. In a peaceful Japanese village, there lived a young woman named Hana. Hana had a small flower business that she had inherited from her mother. Every week she dedicated her Wednesdays to handling orders and her Fridays to organizing the backyard garden. However, during a particularly tough season, Hana began to feel that both her life and her business were losing vitality. The flowers began to wilt, and things didn't seem to improve. One afternoon, while walking through the market, Hana overheard an elderly woman talking to a group of women about the energies of the days of the week. Intrigued, Hana approached to listen. Wednesday and Friday are special days, the old woman said. These are moments when the universe is in balance and abundance. If you use these days to clean, organize, or even wash, you will see how things start to flow better. Hannah, who had always washed her clothes on Mondays, decided to try the advice. When she got home, she remembered another teaching from her mother. Salt purifies beyond what the eyes can see. So the next Wednesday she prepared a small ritual. She placed some sea salt in the washing water, took a deep breath, and quietly said, "May this cleaning not only be for my clothes but also for my life. May abundance flow like water, and may negativity dissolve like salt." While washing, Hannah noticed something different. She felt peace, as if with each garment she rubbed, a weight was lifted off her shoulders. Her clothes seemed lighter, and her heart did as well. Over time, Hannah began to notice changes. Her flower business blossomed again, customers returned, and her home filled with an energy she hadn't felt in a long time. Grateful, Hannah made Wednesdays and Fridays a sacred habit for laundry and renewing the energy in her life. Wednesdays and Fridays are days of opportunity. By doing laundry on these days, you not only clean your clothes, but also purify your energetic environment and prepare to receive the best that life has to offer. As Hannah discovered, the right intention and timing can transform a simple task into a powerful tool to attract abundance. The next time you do laundry, try this ritual and observe how it not only changes your home, but also your heart. Remember, it's not just about cleaning, it's about opening the door to prosperity. What are the forbidden hours for doing laundry? There are certain hours that, due to their energetic vibration, are filled with instability and can attract blockages into our lives. Doing laundry during these forbidden hours may seem like a harmless act, but it can deeply disrupt the energetic balance of your home and life. Below, I will explain what these critical hours are, what energies surround them, and why you should avoid them. In Buddhist teachings, the transitions between day and night are moments of profound energetic change. At 6 p.m., the sunlight begins to fade, giving way to darkness. It's a natural time for the mind and body to adjust, but also for the energies of the home. Why is it a bad time to do laundry? Because it's a time of transition. The energies of the day are ending, and those of the night are not fully settled. This creates an energetic void, an unstable space where the vibrations of what you're cleaning, such as worries or blockages, can become trapped in your clothes instead of being released. Let me tell you about Kimiko, a mother who, due to lack of time, would do laundry right after finishing her day. She noticed that no matter how much she cleaned her home, she always had a feeling of heaviness at night. One evening, an elderly neighbour told her that doing laundry at 6 p.m. could be attracting this imbalance. Kimiko decided to try doing laundry earlier, and the difference was noticeable. Not only did her home feel lighter, but her nights also became more peaceful. At 9 p.m. the day is completely dark, and the human body begins to enter a resting state. During this time, according to Buddhism, our energetic defenses are lower, and the environment becomes more susceptible to negative energies. Doing laundry at this time is not only energetically ineffective, but can also turn your clothes into a magnet for the negativity in the nighttime environment. This moment, known as the hour of vulnerability, is not conducive to activities that involve cleaning or releasing, because the energy released doesn't dissipate, but can return to you in the form of blockages or emotional conflicts. An example of this is Yuki, a young professional who, due to her busy schedule, always did laundry after 9 p.m. For months she experienced insomnia and constant fatigue. It wasn't until a spiritual friend suggested avoiding laundry during this time that she noticed a change. Her clothes began to feel lighter, and her nights became more restful. Finally, we reached 3 a.m., a time that many spiritual traditions recognize as an hour of extremely low energy. This is the time known as the hour of restlessness, where the energies of the physical and spiritual worlds feel more intense. Doing laundry at this hour is not only uncommon but can also be dangerous from an energetic perspective. According to Buddhism, the vibrations of the early morning are associated with introspection and rest, not with physical tasks. By cleaning during this time, you will not only disrupt your rest but also open a door to unwanted energies, creating restlessness in your home. I remember the story of Lin, a student who, due to his nighttime schedule, would do laundry at 3 a.m. Although he initially considered it harmless, he began to notice that his dreams became disturbing, and his house, though clean, had a sense of energetic disarray. After changing his routine and avoiding this hour, peace returned, not only to his nights but also to his mind. Every hour of the day has a vibration that influences our activities. 6 p.m., 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. are critical moments when energies are either in transition or in a state of vulnerability. Doing laundry during these hours can not only be ineffective, but can also attract negative energies that affect your well-being and the well-being of your home. Remember, beyond the physical task, the moment you do it has a profound impact on your life. By respecting these teachings and avoiding forbidden hours, you are caring not only for your environment but also for your energy and inner peace. Try aligning your activities with energetically favorable hours and observe how the atmosphere in your home changes. And don't forget that every small conscious act is a step toward a more harmonious life. What are the recommended hours for doing laundry according to Buddhist wisdom? Not only are there hours we should avoid, but there are also ideal moments when the energies of the universe are in our favor. Taking advantage of these hours not only optimizes our daily tasks, but also transforms simple acts like doing laundry into rituals that enhance prosperity and well-being. I will tell you about the recommended times for doing laundry, the energies surrounding them, and how to use these times to bring harmony to your home. You will also discover the story of a woman who found peace and balance by following these teachings. The first hours of the morning, between 7 and 9 a.m., are filled with renewing energy. It is the moment when the sun begins to illuminate the day, bringing clarity, intention, and vitality. During these hours, the universe is in balance, and everything you do has an amplifying effect. Doing laundry during this time not only removes physical dirt, but also the stagnant energies accumulated in your clothes. It's the perfect opportunity to perform a cleansing ritual filled with positive intention. Before you start, take a moment to express gratitude and visualize what you wish to attract: abundance, peace, or harmony in your home. In a quiet village surrounded by trees lived Mei Ling, a woman who had faced years of financial difficulties. Mei Ling believed she worked hard, but felt prosperity always slipped away like water between her fingers. One morning, while helping in the kitchen of a local monastery, a monk noticed how Mei was washing some cloths early in the day. With a smile, he told her, "This is the perfect time, Mei. In the morning, the water not only cleanses the fabric, but also the troubles of the soul. If you make this a habit, you'll be surprised at what can change." Intrigued, Mei Ling decided to follow the monk's advice. Every morning between 7 and 9 a.m., she dedicated time to washing clothes. Before she started, she placed her hands in the water and repeated a simple intention: "Let this cleansing also be a renewal for my life." Over time, Mei began to notice changes. Her home, which had once seemed dark, started to fill with light. Financial opportunities began to arise, and more importantly, she felt an inner peace that she hadn't experienced in years. Mei Ling discovered that doing laundry at this time wasn't just a task, but a ritual of prosperity that connected her heart with the universe. In the afternoon, between 3 and 5 p.m., the day reaches a point of energetic maturity. This time is filled with creative and resolutive vibrations, making it ideal for unlocking problems and bringing tranquility to the home. Doing laundry during these hours not only facilitates physical cleaning, but also releases the accumulated energy in the clothes, allowing positive vibrations to flow freely. It's a perfect time for reflection while you work, using every movement as an active meditation. Aya, an artist who lived in the city, often felt creatively blocked. Every time she tried to paint, her ideas would vanish, and a sense of frustration would overwhelm her. One day she remembered that her grandmother had told her that afternoons were ideal for cleaning, not just objects, but the mind. Aya decided to try something different. She washed her clothes between 3 and 5 p.m. While scrubbing her clothes in warm water, she allowed herself to reflect on her creative blocks and let go of the day's worries. What she didn't expect was that after doing the laundry, a wave of fresh ideas started flowing in. Her paintings, which had once seemed uninspired, began to fill with vibrant colours and meaning. Aya discovered that aligning her routine with the afternoon energy not only unlocked her creativity, but also brought her emotional tranquility. Doing laundry between 7 and 9 a.m. or 3 and 5 p.m. is not just a matter of convenience, it's a way of syncing your actions with universal energies. As Mei Ling and Aya discovered, these moments can transform an everyday task into a powerful ritual that brings prosperity, creativity, and peace into your life. Try these times, perform your cleaning with intention, and watch how the energies of your home and life renew. Remember, you're not just washing clothes, you're opening doors to new opportunities and blessings. What are the 3 ingredients to energetically cleanse laundry? White vinegar. White vinegar is known for its ability to purify and neutralize energies. This simple liquid not only eliminates odors and bacteria, but also acts as an energetic cleanser. When added to your laundry, vinegar dissolves the negative vibrations accumulated in your clothes, especially those related to stress and conflicts. Imagine Laura, a teacher who worked long hours and came home exhausted. One day, a friend suggested she add a cup of white vinegar to her weekly laundry. Laura tried it, and surprisingly, not only did her clothes smell fresher, but she also felt an inexplicable relief when wearing them. She discovered that vinegar didn't just cleanse the fibers of her clothes, it also cleared the emotional burdens she carried. Salt. Salt, a mineral used in ancient cleansing rituals, has the power to absorb negative energies and renew the vibrations of anything it touches. By adding a pinch of sea salt to the washing water, you're cleansing more than just physical dirt. You're releasing your clothes from the invisible burdens they've accumulated. Let me tell you about Marcos, a young entrepreneur who, amid a difficult project, felt his environment was filled with tension. One day a monk suggested he add sea salt to his laundry and repeat an intention. Let this cleansing also be for my mind and spirit. After a few days, Marcos began to notice a change in his energy. His clothes felt lighter, and he himself felt more focused and calm. Cinnamon powder. Cinnamon, known for its warm and sweet aroma, is also a symbol of abundance and prosperity in many cultures. By adding a small amount of cinnamon powder to your washing water or a fabric pouch along with the clothes, you're infusing your clothes with the energy of attraction and wealth. Let me tell you about Sophia, a designer who wanted to attract new opportunities into her life. She decided to incorporate cinnamon into her laundry, following her grandmother's advice. As she did, she softly repeated, "Let this clothing dress me with prosperity and bring what I deserve." Shortly after, Sophia received an important contract that changed her career. She attributes part of this success to this simple but powerful ritual. How to use these ingredients in your laundry ritual. First, fill your washing machine or a container with warm water. It's important that the water is neither too cold nor too hot, because warm water has a gentler and more balanced effect, ideal for this ritual. As you do this, think of the water as a medium that will not only clean your clothes, but also the energies they carry. Now let's add the ingredients. Start with 1 cup of white vinegar. This ingredient will neutralize any accumulated energy in your clothes. As you pour it in, visualize all the negative energy dissolving, just like a dark cloud dispersing to let the sun shine through. Next, add 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Salt has a unique ability to absorb negative vibrations. As you stir it into the water, think of it cleansing not only your clothes but also any burdens you may be carrying. Finally, add a pinch of cinnamon powder. Just a little will do, or you can use a small pouch of cinnamon and drop it in the water. This ingredient is key because it not only cleanses but also attracts abundance, prosperity, and positive energy. As you do this, focus on the good things you wish to manifest in your life. Before you begin washing, take a moment to breathe deeply and center yourself. This is a ritual, not just a chore. Close your eyes if you'd like, and repeat a simple phrase such as, "Let this cleansing release the negative and attract the positive." Do it with intention, as that's what truly makes a difference. As you start washing, whether by hand or machine, do it with calmness and mindfulness. Don't rush through it. Think of each piece of clothing as a symbol of something you're cleansing in your life. As you wash, imagine that not only are the visible stains disappearing, but so are the worries, problems, and tensions. It's as if the water is washing away all that negativity, leaving you with clean clothes and a lighter spirit. When you're done, take a moment to express your gratitude. Thank the water, the ingredients, and the opportunity to renew both your energy and the energy of your home. It's a small gesture, but it has a powerful effect on how you feel and how things flow around you. Remember, it's not just about washing clothes, it's about how our everyday actions can align with the energies of the universe to bring us abundance and well-being. Small changes can lead to big transformations. Now that you know, are you ready to try these tips and see how they transform the energy in your home? If this video was helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could also benefit from attracting more prosperity into their life. Until next time, dear friends.